property behind me here is an old church building that our clients have purchased, and they're now going to convert it into a legal 6-unit multifamily property. It's going to consist of 3 loft apartments on the main floor and the loft, and 3 basement apartments. If you're interested in seeing this property in person, it's going to be one of the projects we showcase at our next Welland Investment Tour on November 26th. Link in the comments below, and let's roll a quick promo. Just completed our Welland Investment Tour. If you're interested in coming to our next investment tour, there's a link in the comments below. At these tours, we showcase 3 of the projects that our clients are currently working on, and we give a little package for everyone who comes, including the financials of the property, as well as the drawings. So you can see exactly the layout of these projects, and you get to see it in person, ask any questions, and sometimes our clients come out as well to share their perspective. Sign up now. Check out these 25 feet ceilings. These are huge. So like I mentioned, this is a church building. We have the existing stained glass windows, and we even have some remnants of the old law office that was here. So we have an office and a desk, and there's a bunch of small offices down the hallway there. This was a fully functioning law office until just very recently. Private investigations, check this out. I would hate to have been the guy who had to work here. Check this out. No window, literally a broom closet. Oh man. Wow, look at these ceilings. Oh my God. Needed to duck to get under those staircases. Yeah, we're in the basement. You can see we have pretty good ceiling height. So I'm 6'3". It's got to be at least 7 feet ceilings. You got these busted old wood pane windows, but great bones to create something down here. So it's always lovely to see exposed sewage and plumbing when you go through a property. That's when you know you've got a good deal. Exposed subfloor as well is great. This building was actually used as a commercial office building. However, the zoning allowed for both commercial office and commercial residential uses. And once we saw this building, we saw that it had real potential through the conversion process. One of the real challenges that comes with commercial properties, especially if it's a commercial office or if it's a church, is that the financing options for these type of buildings are very limited. You end up paying much higher interest rates. The mortgage terms are 20 years or less, and you're required to put much larger down payments, anywhere from 35% to as high as 50% down. And finally, these type of financing options typically take much longer time to get fulfilled. On this particular building, we bought the property with a short closing that was not sufficient to get a commercial mortgage. As a result, this client actually purchased this property with a private mortgage paying much higher interest rates. However, this allowed the client to actually get a very good deal on the purchase price because he pretty much faced no competition except from people who could buy the property in cash. We knew, however, that once this property was converted into a commercial multifamily building, in this particular case a 6-plex, there would be a lot more financing options available. This would allow our clients to pull out the equity that they've put into this property and produce positive cash flow. We will be discussing the exact financials of this project, including the purchase price, renovation budget, carrying costs, and the after repair value once this project is done, and the monthly expected rent and cash flow. So if you're interested, definitely check out the link in the comments. Another challenge that came up on this project unexpectedly was that the City of Welland required us to do a phase 1 environmental when we're converting a commercial office to a commercial residential use. This was not expected because it's usually something that's done for larger commercial buildings. We typically buy 6-unit buildings without doing an environmental, but in this particular case, the conversion forced us to get one, and that was a huge added cost, and it extended the timeline significantly. All right, so here's the plan for this building. We have 25 feet ceilings in this main level, and we're gonna split the main level into 3 separate apartments where there's gonna be a kitchen, living, bathroom on the main floor and a loft bedroom above it. So all 3 units are going to have their own dedicated staircase and a bedroom above, and the living space is going to have these huge ceilings completely open all the way to the top. And then going into the basement, we're going to split this 1,500 square foot basement into 3 studio apartments. We're going to have to dig out a side entrance for the middle apartment, and then the other 2 units already have dedicated entrances and exits. While we could have made 4 larger units in this building, we decided to do a 6-unit conversion for a couple of reasons. The first is to maximize the square footage in this building to really get the highest and best use, to maximize those rental dollars for the investment that this client is putting into this property. The second is that with a 6-unit building, our lending options are now considered commercial multifamily. And this is important because the zoning of this property is actually a commercial zoning. Many residential lenders don't want to lend on properties that are on a commercial zone, so going to a 4-unit building would have restricted the options significantly. One of the benefits with doing a larger conversion project such as this is that they're redoing the HVAC, electrical, and plumbing, and they're able to separate most of the utilities for each unit so that the tenants pay their own gas and own hydro. The water for this building is going to be one central water for the entire building, but at least the gas and hydro are paid by the tenants, significantly reducing the operating costs and increasing the monthly cash flow. Again, if you're interested in seeing this property in person, definitely check out the link in the comments below to sign up for our next investment tour on November 26th. At this tour, our investment coach Ryan is actually going to be here as well, and he will share how he helped this client with this purchase and the different things he did during the due diligence period to reduce the risk and uncertainty that comes in making a purchase like this. And for those of you who may be interested in investing in real estate and feel overwhelmed by this project, keep in mind, this was not the first property that this client has purchased. Prior to this, he bought a property where he added a legal basement apartment, and now he's moving on to this. At our investment tour, we're gonna have 2 other properties, a duplex and a triplex conversion, so you can see the different type of opportunities available in today's market. If you're interested in learning more about real estate investing, definitely subscribe to this channel. We're gonna be following up on this project once all the work is done.